Hi guys, I'm coming to you guys with a random vlog. It's so random, it just doesn't even make sense, but I just had to share this situation with you guys. So let me explain to you guys how my Thursday night ended, okay? Thursday night, I'm normally at dance rehearsal Thursday nights, normally rehearsing for my dance on Sundays. That's my normal routine. I'm at work and Thursday nights, I come home and I have rehearsal. So, rehearsal got canceled for tonight, so I ended up making some spontaneous plans. And I was actually going to go out with a friend and just enjoy the night, have a conversation, chat it up. So in the midst of me doing my hair, I'm home, I'm over here washing my hair because my scalp was itching like crazy, and I decided to blow it out, so I'm blowing my hair out. And this is around 8, right? It's like 8:20, and I had intentions of going out around 9:45. So I hit my friend up. I'm like, I think I'm going to be late. We could push the time back. Can we make it 9:30? So after I sent my text, guys, my body starts breaking out in hives, like completely breaking out in hives all over the place. Now, this is not anything unusual for me. I'm pretty sensitive to a lot of things, whether it be dust. I'm allergic. I am allergic to seafood. I can't really smell it. If I smell it, like tilapia, I break out. Everything. I can't eat seafood. I'm allergic to peanuts. Everything breaks me out, right? So, me breaking out in hives is not something new to me. I'm used to breaking out in hives. But the thing that really freaked me out, okay, is because I haven't had an outbreak in hives like that since I was like maybe 7 years old. And it was insane. Like, my throat was completely inflamed with hives. Like, first it starts on the outside of your body. You start breaking out in hives. And it started off all over my body. It wasn't on my face. I was like, maybe it's not going to be so bad. I can still go out. No, it got worse, okay? They were going, it was just all over me. And then it went from it went from outside my body to going to my throat, completely inflamed. My voice started changing. I'm just now starting to get my voice back. You guys can hear I still sound a little raspy on the T-Boz side, but earlier I could barely even talk. It was pretty bad. Like, guys, when I tell you that I have severe allergies, Like, I even carry an EpiPen because my allergies are so bad. Right? But it gets better. It gets better. So, like I said, I haven't had an outbreak like that since I was like 7 years old. I'm far from 7 years old, okay? And normally if I break out in hives, I break out a little, something over here, nothing crazy, where I can barely breathe. Like, I could breathe. It wasn't a life or death situation where I had to use my EpiPen. And I wouldn't use my EpiPen unless it was life or death. I took like 4 spoons of Benadryl and I was good. Okay, but the thing that it freaked me out because it was like, okay, I wanted to go out tonight, but I really didn't want to go out because it's too cold. It was like 30 degrees today. So I was like, I want to go out, but I don't really want to go out. But you know what? I'm just going to go put my car out front so I can get ready and I'm going to go. Me breaking out in hives and to the point where I could barely talk, like, it was all over me. I was like, I'm not going out. And I'm like, clearly God does not want me to go out tonight. I don't know if he was preventing something. I feel like this is how I took it, guys. I took it as God was preventing something from happening, basically. Because had I have still gone out, even though I had hives, I basically would have been ignoring the warning. I don't know. Maybe I take things in life way too serious, but me being the type of person that I am, I took it as a sign. I was like, clearly God does not want me to go out tonight because I can barely talk right now and I'm completely covered in hives. I was just like baffled. And I say that to say this. A lot of times before something really bad happens to us, people, I feel like we get a sign in our head. I don't know if it's the Holy Spirit or if it's just your inner voice that speaks to you or what. I don't know what it is. Your conscience. I don't know what it is. But I'm making this video because I want to know if it's just me who experiences this. Okay, giving you guys an example. When I was driving with my mom the other day, I was driving and I heard a voice speak to me in my head, and it said, Naisha, why are you driving on the left lane? Because you know, when you drive on the left lane, the cars always shoot out from the blocks because they can't really see too well. But I was like, it's all right. I'm going to drive in the left lane because I doubt anything's going to happen. What happens? I'm driving in the left lane, and a car decides to speed out, and I had to, like, hit the brakes really hard and, like, swerve. And I was just like, wow. Like, and then there was another time where it was snowing really bad, and I felt like I was going to take the back blocks, but I was like, something told me not to take the back blocks because, God forbid, if something was to happen back there, there's no one around, there's no one to hear you scream, there's no one around, period. So I was like, I'm not going to take the back blocks, I'm just going to go local. And I made it home safe and sound. But I'm just saying, like, I say that to say this. I don't know if it's just me, but, like, even when, let's say if you're invited to go out for a night on the town, right? Something in your head would tell you, yes, it's going to be a great night, I'm excited, or something in your head would tell you, no, I don't think you should go out tonight, I think you should stay home. There's always a voice inside, okay? There's always a voice. I don't know if it's just me. That's why I'm making this video, because I don't know if it's just me who experiences this, but there's been times where where I've been invited to go out, and something inside of me has said, not so much, I don't think you should go out, because you're going to have a bad time. And what happens? I have a bad time, or something bad happens. And it's not even me, Naisha, speaking it out into existence. Something like, oh, you speak it, something's going to happen. No, I don't even speak it. It's just something that speaks to me, and I hear it. I literally hear it as an audible voice in my head, though. And I'm just like, is it just me who experiences this? Because I really, really would like to know. And I feel like only God knows what would have happened tonight if I would have went out, despite the fact that I broke out in hives. Like, I broke out in hives, and it cleared up by the time it was like 10, probably 10:30. So it cleared up. I could have still went out, but I decided not to go out because I was just like, clearly that's a big sign. And if you want to ignore that sign, it would be really stupid of me. And if something bad would have happened, God forbid, I would have kicked myself in the behind because I felt like I was warned, like I was forewarned. And I'm just making this video because I just wanted to say that I feel that before something bad happens to us, I feel like there's always a voice inside of you that speaks right before it happens. Even like, let's say if you're in the car, it could be the slightest thing. Like, I could be in the car with somebody, or it's like, okay, it could be down to the simplest thing, right? Take, for example, if you trip. You can see yourself tripping before you actually trip. Okay, I know it might sound crazy, guys, but I am like, I don't know if this is just me who experiences this. Like, I feel like if I trip, I know when I'm about to trip. It's just it happens so fast that you can't stop it from happening. But it's like, okay, let's say if you're about to bust your behind. You're like, oh my God, I'm really about to bust my behind. And then you really bust your behind. I don't know, guys. I know I'm not crazy. If you understand me and you feel me, can you comment down below? Because I just want to know, am I the only person who feels this? I'm not even recording this video from my Nikon, so it's straight off the iPad and straight to you guys. So if you feel me and you understand where I'm coming from, this whole breaking out in hives thing, I feel like it was a warning from God that I should have stayed my behind home. Who knows what he could have been preventing from me experiencing. God forbid, something could have happened to me. But I say that to say this. If you hear a voice inside of you that's speaking ever so clearly, it speaks and you hear it. We just have the opportunity to listen and obey, or we don't. And if something happens, you always know, oh, I heard it in my mind before it happened. And I just wanted to know if I was the only one who was experiencing this. But let me know, okay, guys? Because I know I'm not crazy.